Glock back or some shit.
Right.
Dumbass nigga. You know?
Yeah, so
Let's go, all right?
This is St. John 16, starting at 1. It says, "These things have I spoken unto you, that you should not be offended.
Yeah.
They shall put you out of the synagogues."
See that right there? When the Lord was warning, before a lot of things that the apostles encountered, the Lord YAHAWASHI already told them. And he told them so that they won't be offended when it happens. Because when somebody's lying on you, what the fuck? That shit don't feel good, bro. It don't feel good. It's like, fuck, man. I just want this shit to go away. But we gonna have to deal with that, bro. Go ahead.
It says, "They shall put you out of the synagogues. Yea, the time cometh that whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth the Most High service."
Bam, and that, dealing with Paul. Before he was Paul, he was called Saul. Dealing with Saul, that's what he thought he was doing. Read that part again.
It says, "They shall put you out of the synagogues. Yea, the time cometh that whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth the Most High service."
And that's what Saul, he thought he was killing the Lord's church, thought he was doing the Most High service. But that's what's gonna happen with these people out here. You're gonna have false witnesses testifying against you and fucking, say for instance, if you do go to court. You know, some brothers say if you is in court, standing before a jury and a judge and prosecutors and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, false niggas that was paid and set up, niggas that just been butthurt over the internet that's been scoffing since 2007. Them niggas a poor nigga drive across motherfucking his whole state just to testify on you in court, man. Because the evil spirit is on him to do so.
right.
And then he's adamant about it. Like a nigga like Vocab. He already did it. I forgot what situation it was, but the nigga was on the news talking, man. Like a fucking weenie. I forget what it was. Oh yeah, was it rape? With fucking Austin?
Yeah, Shitty Austin.
With Shitty Austin. Imagine that nigga, you know, I know that nigga live in Arizona. So you out there testifying on the brothers in Arizona all in fucking court.
Bring him up.
You know he believes, you know how Vocab do. He believes this, he believes that, and
Expert witness.
expert witnesses, right?
It says, "And these things will they do unto you, because they have not known the Father nor me."
And that's why they're gonna do it, because they don't understand the truth, man. They don't know Yahweh, they don't know his son YAHAWASHI. They believe in Caesar Borgia, they believe in so-called white man and all the little flunky ass religions that we do see this day. You know?
It says, "But these things have I told you, that when the time shall come, ye may remember that I told you of them."
And that's exactly what we're doing right now. We're doing the same thing the Lord did. Trying to get you ready. You know what I'm saying? Our job is to get other men ready.
Yep.
That's what we're doing. We ain't showing no, you don't see the foundations of the camps, the head brothers. They're not doing no fucking weird ass shit in front of the brothers, man.
Right.
They show austerity and getting brothers ready. Get your mind ready, brothers. Get your mind ready.
Right.
Get your mind ready. You know? It's like the scriptures say, we the prophets, we the seers. We see what's coming, man. We see it before it's coming, man. We serious about it. We trying to tell you, get your shit together. All this, a lot of the shit that we got to deal with in this fucking life is just extra, man.
Right.
It's just extra. Every little thing you're dealing with outside, then the final test and what's to come is just fucking extra, man.
Right.
Your punk ass job, your punk ass woman, and your punk ass kids, man. Just straight up.
And the scriptures say, "Count all things but none."
Yeah? Count them all lost. Everything, man. The real thing is you need to be getting ready, because when it comes, it ain't gonna be, oh, let me rewind time, let me go back at least a year, and then let me restart over and get my mind. Shit, your mind gonna have to be ready as soon as it come, man.
Yep.
Most times the time waits for no man, you know?
It's 2nd Ezra 16 and 40.
Right.
Oh my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle.
Bam, and that's what it is, make ready to the battle. Look at Jake.
Hey,
Jake out here ain't ready.
of the world is an enemy of God. Remember that.
And you a demon. And you live with Satan.
That's right.
Go ahead, let's go,
The world is the enemy of God.
And your daddy is too. Go ahead,
No, look, I believe in Jesus Christ. I'm sorry.
Oh,
So
my
what?
people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle, and in those days and in those evils, be as pilgrims upon the earth.
And it said, be as pilgrim upon the earth. See that right there? You're gonna be out your comfort zone. Most likely gonna push you out your comfort zone. And it's gonna be, let me see if he really a problem. I'm like, shit, hey, he gonna sleep outside for the next 3 days. Right? So the Most High is gonna push you out your comfort zone because as the proverb go, a friend is not known in prosperity, man.
Yes.
And an enemy is not hid in adversity.
Yep.
When adversity comes, if you're an enemy, you will not be able to hide. You're gonna show that you a nigga.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
comes that time where they start, blasting Hebrew Israelites, saying that we're enemy of the state.
Right.
That's gonna make our family and close friends be like, nah, I want to get something.
Yeah.
They just become our enemy too.
Yeah.
And then if you do try to ask for help, they could turn it in or something.
Hell yeah.
So that's gonna force you to be pilgrim.
That's
You need to be able to rely on help from people that you know.
But you should already be separated from your so-called family, man.
Yeah, you should have.
Biological family.
You should really have that little distance between you and your family on some serious shit. I'm sorry to say it hurts on. Hey man, that family man shit gonna get you dead, man.
It is what it is, man.
It is what it is, man. I mean, I'm sorry to say, yeah, we a cold piece of work, but God damn it, what you do for the Lord is gonna cover with them. It's gonna cover them. It's gonna cover them. That's how you gotta just think. You know what I'm saying? So as far as you got that little gap between you and your family because you need to make sure that you 100% with the Lord. Yeah.
So Luke 21:16, and you shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinsfolk and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death.
Bam. And I know a lot of brethren out there got them family members that just don't leave you alone about the truth. Whether it be a dad, a mom. A lot of brothers young getting kicked out and shit. Right? Getting kicked out because their mom just ain't having that shit. Grandma ain't having that.
You have your own spots.
You know? A lot of brothers are dealing with, before they came to truth, they had the woman, the kids. They come in the truth and that woman she's opposition. You know? You're trying to either get her to come around or she's sliding away. You see it. You seeing like wherever it's leaning towards, it's like, fuck, man. And that shit gonna hurt, bro.
Hey, bro, it's
It's like, bro, it's gonna hurt, but it's gonna turn into a strength. It's gonna turn into a crazy ass strength that you never thought you had.
And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake,
My fault,
but there shall not a hair of your head perish, and your possess ye your soul.
man, what
It's like that movie, if you've seen that movie Richard Pryor in, his name Brewster's Millions, right? And this guy, he had to spend $30 million in 1 month without nothing to show for it.
Okay.
But his inheritance after he did it, he was gonna get $300 million.
Okay.
Right? But he couldn't tell nobody what he was doing.
Okay.
And so everybody seen him, spending money just wild. It's like, what's wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
You spending all that money, you got an inheritance and you spending it, but they didn't see the bigger picture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's the same thing with us, man. It's a big picture. You know what I'm saying? It's
that's
a
real.
bigger picture than what's on the surface of what you see about us.
Yeah, that's real, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go back to that.
I'm talking verse 17. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but there shall not a head of your head perish, and your patience possess ye your souls.
That's the part I want. In your patience, possess your souls. The Most High said, look, when you start dealing with these emotions of having these people do all this crazy shit to you, possess your soul. Keep your wits about you, man. Understand? I told you this. Understand? I told you. Keep your fucking mind together. Cause brother's gonna be like scrambled fucking eggs when shit happened at first. But the man who's foundated and the man who's really about YAHAWASHI the scripture's gonna settle in. They gonna settle in smooth too.
You know that word patience is talking about suffering.
Mm-hmm.
So your suffering, then through your suffering, that's where your soul is.
Yeah.
Getting tried.
This is Psalms 27:10. When my father and my mother forsake me, then Yahawah will take me up.
Woo!
Man.
Read it again,
Psalms 27 and 10. When my father and my mother forsake me, then Yahawah shall take me up. Teach me thy ways, O Yahawah, and lead me in a plain path because of my enemies. Deliver me not over unto the will of my enemies, for false witnesses are risen up against me.
Is that not what we're talking about here? You know, the enemy's coming.
Well, you got to understand that, you know, our enemies is more than just Esau. You even got family, you even got enemies amongst Israel, man. Basically, anybody that ain't doing the will of YAHAWASHI, you got to consider them your enemy. It's just like on the Matrix, when Neo took to the Matrix. You know, he's walking by all the people and shit, and he was like, you know, most of these people, they ain't ready to be unplugged, and basically, at the end of the day, they'll fight to stay inside the system, man. And they'll even fight you, man. You know?
And instead your mother and father forsake you and how to take you up. Because ultimately, the brotherhood and stuff is your real family. It's like how Shai said, who's my mother and my father, before they had the disciple. This is your mother and father and his brother and sister. It's the brotherhood. So if your parent or anybody in your family forsake you, just know that you have a real family amongst the brotherhood. And we take care of each other, man, like a true family would.
You shouldn't be shocked though, man. Like me myself, I don't fuck with nobody other than the brothers in my women and my seeds, man. That's just how I roll. You know, but you got other brothers that deal with their actual family, but you should expect it, man.
Yeah, it's hey, bro, I tell you, like me personally, I got that Southern Kingdom family. Like, them motherfuckers is just worried about them damn selves, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like when I come around, I don't even have to front in front of them. You know what I'm saying? I just tell their ass, you know, Lord gonna fuck you up, right? You already talk about that. No, look, you know what I'm saying? But my family, I tell them all the time, you know, they think it's kind of funny. They believe it, but you know, they just locked in their little worlds and shit. But they explain to me, I always say, man, what you gonna do when it comes? Shit, we gonna be blowing your cell phone up. We going to Mike's house. You know? We going to your house. They don't understand though. They don't understand it ain't gonna be just we going to your house. Hell no. The Most High said he gonna hide us. Right. We're gonna be hidden at. We're gonna be like pilgrims.
And it's gonna be martial law and all that. You ain't gonna be able to go nowhere.
And then what about when I'm getting called a pterosaur if that's the case?
They're gonna separate.
They're gonna be like, shit, I ain't gonna know. Yo, house, you looking crazy.
And your face wrapped all over the news and stuff.
Yeah.
Now imagine if you live with your parents, you come home from work, and you walk into your living room and they watching the news, and your face right there, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Verse 13. I had fainted unless I had believed to see the goodness of Yahawah in the land of the living. Wait on Yahawah, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thy heart. Wait, I say, on Yahawah by Hashem, YAHAWASHI.
So the Most High told us to wait. That's what it is, man. It's the weight game. I've been talking about that heavy lately. The weight game is something else, man. In the weight game, you got all type of obstacle courses ahead of you, you know?
Hardest part.
It's like, fuck, man, Lord, come back. Come on, man. I want to fucking deal with this next year, man. But let's go back to Acts. You got a quick one?
Yeah, this is St. John's 15 and 18. It says, if the world hated you, you know that it hated me before it hated you.
Damn, that's a good one. Knock the water for that one, bro. And that's another balance. You gotta always remember YAHAWASHI. Right. You always gotta remember YAHAWASHI, man. A lot of times I tell myself, man, don't forget about YAHAWASHI, man. I know you get all the breakdowns, all the understanding of the history and all that. But you always got to be resorting back to YAHAWASHI, always giving him his credit, always making sure that you're putting him first, even in your thoughts on how you gathering up strength.
Right, because he's the blueprint.
Because he's the blueprint. Remember, I did this first before you. That's what he's saying. I did this first before. When I did it, hey, bro, it's like, but nobody was with me, you know? That's how YAHAWASHI is saying it to us.
And it was harder for them.
And it was harder. He was the first one talking about the truth. Right?
Hey, Paul said, consider YAHAWASHI, which doors such contradiction from sinners. You know?
See?
Opposition's going up against him.
Hey, look what we have as being brethren in the truth. Now we have brethren amongst us doing this. So it's more of a comfort.
Right.
Seeing that we ain't on such a high level as YAHAWASHI. It's more of a comfort. The Most High, like, well, I got a bunch of men going through the same shit. You know? You got a little more?
This is 19. It's if you were of the world would love his own. But because you are not of the world, I have chosen you out of the world. Therefore, the world hated you.
Yeah, that's right there.
You know?
The Most High chose us out of the world, so therefore the world hate us.
That's right.
Like right now, these people, I ask them if they hate me, they'll tell me, no, I don't hate you. I love you. You know, but they really are sincerely saying that right now. Because they really don't understand what the hell, they don't understand shit. Right. You know, we ain't did nothing to them, they living their life, they don't even know us, they hate us. But when Esau does that shit to us, when Esau uses his goddamn snake fucking tongue in his snake media, then they're gonna be like, then they're gonna switch over. With the quickness, man. Yeah, that's how they gonna come at us like Popeye's chicken, you know? That was it right there. You got that, boy? Nah, hey, bro, Salak, man, you had a scripture a minute ago. You still had it, or does it still fit? Yeah, go ahead.
Isaiah 59 and 15. Ye truth fell it, and he that departed from evil, making himself a prey.
Woo! That's it. Hey, what is that, bro, again? Isaiah what?
59 and 15.
Read it again. I read it again.
Yea, truth fell it, and he that departed from evil, making himself a prey.
And that's what it is. We all made ourselves a prey. Right now, we pray with angels around us to keep the fucking demons from getting us right now. Right. But it's gonna come to that point where the angels gonna have to step back and let the left hand side work their little their black magic to see if we're cracked. But the angel's still right there, like, okay, hold up. When the Most High said let him go, he's gonna stop it. Nope, can't do that part.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, man, we made ourselves a prey out here.
Yep.
You know? I mean, shit, man, I love the Lord, so that's why I do it, man. I want to make it, I honestly want to make it. I'm not playing no fucking jokes about making it.
Right.
That's why I come out here every Saturday. Right? That's why I study and go through fucking crazy shit. I go through some of the most craziest pains ever. I be thinking like, damn, Lord, you gonna torture me or some shit? Is that why I gotta go through this fucking severe ass tooth fucking pain that's got my whole fucking head swole? Or this last week rash? God damn, man, what the fuck kind of pain is it? Made me almost want to cry and shit. You know? But, Lord willing, whatever the Most High got in store for me, I just pray He keep me locked in. That's what it is, man. Keep me locked in. Whatever you gotta go through, pray you can stay locked in. Even if you dying, you know? We already know how easy it is to be scared.
Right.
It's easy to be scared. Just be scared.
Right.
But it's harder to try to stay strong, like fuck that I ain't scared. It's more harder to build up that mentality.
Right.
That takes doing it now. Why it ain't trouble.
Right.
You try to do it when it's trouble, shit, you gonna snap.
Right. Our Lord building up that trauma.
Right.
You going through all these things. When that time comes, you gonna be like, fuck it.
Right.
It can't get no worse than this. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like Paul said, he wanted to be with the Lord. So death, like when they was torturing the brethren, Antiochus Epiphanes, when they had the brethren and their mother, it's gonna be that scenario. They're gonna be like, hey man, we ready to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Woo, that's hot, bro.
It's Romans 8:35. Who shall separate us from the love of Yahawashi? Shall tribulation, or distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword? As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long.
And like the scripture said, who's gonna separate us from the love of Yahawashi? That don't just apply to every man that reads that, man.
Right.
Alright, that's only gonna go for the men that's really ain't playing no games about learning the truth and understanding the Lord.
It's only applied to the men that's making the sacrifice to be under that.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's part of being under that umbrella of Yahawashi, under the umbrella of the elect.
Right.
That ain't for any Tom, Dick, and Christian that just pick up the Bible and decide that he loved Jesus.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And even Israelites. Man find that he Israel.
Right.
Got a lot of guys pick up the word and they not taking it serious, man.
Right.
The fuck is wrong with you, man?
you got a lot of Jake that come to the conclusion that they're Israelites, but for them, that's where it stops.
Yeah.
There ain't no works life. So they fulfill that scripture where it says you can't just be a hearer of the word, you got to be a doer of the word also.
Right.
Now, a lot of our people that walk by and be like, hey, shalom, 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 those are just hearers of the word, man. They ain't really being followers of this word, man. Making their bodies a living sacrifice and going through those righteous trials and tribulations, man.
Yeah.
They ain't going through that, man. They just saying shalom and keeping it pushing and still being niggas, man.
Still being niggas, don't understand shit.
Being Israelites.
Once you start searching on your search engine, who are the Hebrew Israelites, you made yourself a fucking target, whether you were fucking in the truth or not.
Right.
Meaning that you came to know. He saw knowing is enough for this motherfucker. Kill him.
Hey, cause like I say all the time, cause Esau don't know who's all the elect.
Yeah.
So he like, look, shit, we're gonna kill as many Israelites as we can, or we're gonna chip as many of them as we can.
Esau's punk ass agenda is to exterminate what 5.2 or
So he want to save 500 million.
90% of the population.
yeah, he wanted shit. What much more of a nigga that he just happened to ask on the search engine what is the Hebrew Israelites, and he's a Jake. Oh, that nigga, throw that nigga that number.
Right, because Esau, I mean, and Esau's rights in his kingdom, not righteousness, but in his mind, he wants 300 to 500 million people. Tops.
Yeah.
He said he want to kill, what I did the lesson on it, he want to kill like 380,000 people a year.
Woo! Fucking devil, man.
That's annually. That's just off the top. They ain't even counting abortions, stillborns, people that just randomly die in car accidents and shit.
Medication.
Yeah, medication overdoses.
Niggas get popped at parties and shit.
You know?
Let's jump back to the Acts 9.
This is Acts 9, and I'll start at 2 again. It says, and desired of him letters to Damascus, to the synagogues, that if he found any of this way, whether they were men or women, he might bring them bound to Jerusalem.
So Paul was snatching Jake up that believed in the truth and was putting their ass in jail. And a lot of people was put to death. Because when you got brought to jail, you got put on blasphemy, trial of blasphemy, you got put straight to death. Even though you didn't blaspheme, the wicked scribe and Pharisee said you did.
Right.
And they killed you. So Paul was guilty of that. Go ahead, all right?
It says, and as he journeyed, he came near Damascus, and suddenly there shined round about him a light from heaven. And he fell to the earth, and heard a voice saying unto him, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me?
So what Saul was seeing was Yahawashi came down on him, man.
Yeah.
And when he was on his horse on his way to Damascus, can we get the map up? I can show where it's at. He was on his way to Damascus, which is going more towards like the tribe of the land of the Naphtali and everything of the sort. More north, the northern quarters. Damn, if you could be able to zoom it in, you'll be able to see it further. By Syria. He was on his way and the light shone on his head. And that light was so fucking bright. The Fuller's light, it's called a Fuller's light. It was so bright, it blinded his fucking ass. And he fell right off that horse. Like, you know how like, how could I explain it? I know the police have them type of lights. Yeah. They ever put that fucking highlight on you that be on the side of the car? It make you go like that. It make you like, oh shit.
High intensity light?
Yeah, high intensity light. That shit, that joint hit Paul and made his ass fall to the floor, meaning that was a representation of the Most High knocked Paul off his high horse. You know? Paul ass hit that fucking floor. And that's what happened to you when you carried the truth. You was on some high horse, man. You thought you was the man doing whatever you thought. Or you was in your own little way. You had your own shit figured out. You was going to become a goddamn CEO at a goddamn juvenile fucking center. I don't know what the fuck you thought. You thought you was going to the NBA. Mozart knocked you off your horse, man. And he came. It showed you that it was in a dramatic fashion.
Yeah.
That's how the Mozart deal with his man in dramatic fashions, man. Yep. Let's go out.
What he did to Jonah, you want to tell me that was dramatic?
Oh yeah, that was.
You don't think the Lord could have just had a prophet come to Job and be like, hey man, the Mozart can't even tell me to tell you woo.
Right.
I made it get swallowed by a goddamn fish, man.
Yeah, the Mozart could have put a spirit in Jonah. Let's go. Mozart made him put a spirit. He put a spirit in Jonah and made his ass try to flee.
Hey, he put a fish and swim his ass all the way back to Nineveh. Man,
Got a ride.
spit him out right there.
Got a ride. He got one of the most craziest rides ever.
3 days though.
Damn.
Spit him out. He probably woke up like, what the fuck am I doing?
Damn. Yeah. That's cool.
It says, verse 5, and he said, who art thou, Lord? And the Lord said, I am Yahawashi, whom thou persecutest. It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks.
Which is a figure of speech, meaning you're going against something that, you're going against the truth, man. Alright? Because I'm pretty sure in the back of Paul's mind, he know he was like, damn, what the fuck am I really doing, though?
Hey, but really though, he did, because remember he said that he did it in complete ignorance.
Oh, yeah.
He did it with complete zeal that he was doing the right thing. So he really thought that he was doing the right thing. It wasn't until Yahawashi really opened up his mind and gave him the spirit to understand when he was like, oh, I'm fucking up.
Yeah, that's
but,
real, bro.
But he thought that he was really doing the right thing. Right? Just like us, before we came into this truth, we thought we was really doing the right thing.
Right.
But it was all, I mean, of course, it was all out of ignorance, but hey.
Yeah.
So that's why it's forgivable.
Yep. Right.
But once you know, and you do it after that, then that's your ass.
Oh yeah, you gotta understand that, for sure. You know the truth and you still doing some shit, you know, you done. Go ahead,
It says, verse 6, and he, trembling and astonished, said, Lord, what wilt thou have me to do? And the Lord said unto him, arise, and go into the city, and it shall be told thee what thou must do. And the men which journeyed with him stood speechless, hearing a voice, but seeing no man.
But then everybody that was around, it wasn't for everybody. When he got knocked off his horse, it wasn't for everybody. It was only for a certain amount of people. All the rest of you people out here, the Lord ain't dealing with you. Right? You know, the only thing the Lord got for you is death. That's all he got for you, man. So these men that was with Paul, they heard, they seen the light. They didn't hear the voice, but they heard something. Maybe some thunder. I'm pretty sure it was thunder. They heard thunder and shit. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. But they didn't understand nothing. The Lord didn't have it for them. Only person that it was for was Paul right there.